Alrighty, what's up, y'all? Day 56. I'm completely stealing this from my friend Ben. But I enjoyed how his structure was, he starts off essentially with saying what he wants to do in the day, and I think that's beneficial. Today is an earlier stream because I honestly kind of just want to get a lot done. I am aiming for resume work trees to be finished today. I don't think there's that much, because honestly it's not a huge project. So I think it can get done pretty easily. What else? The write-up that we had for NU Food a while ago, I want to find a way to host it, because I want to make like a little LinkedIn post maybe for it. Something along those lines. I would definitely want to make a LinkedIn post to be like, hey, this is the updates I've made to NU Food. We made everything fucking fast. We made the UI changes. Just to, document some stuff, because I think that's cool. But then that begs the question of, where the fuck am I putting this blog? I don't have a personal website. So do I vibe code a personal website? Do I actually make a personal website and that's just my project for the next 2 weeks? Do I add a blog section to NU Food? Fuck if I know. I think that'll be for later to figure out. Okay, cool. The ping did go off in my Discord. I also spent a little bit of time earlier today trying to do a little bit of stuff on the Discord server, so hopefully a good amount of that is fine. Also definitely need a better way of minimizing this, because okay, there we go. I think that's pretty big, but that's way too big. And like this keyboard, it just doesn't work. Also, off stream, I set up a basic API key for Gemini so we can actually tailor some stuff, so I think that'll be cool. So yeah, let's read back what I had yesterday. So modular is the code, so it's not just a main. Sure. Actually make the tailor function call like Gemini. We're definitely going to do that. See this. Add logic to handle the either copying starter code to the work tree or writing to file a tailor version. Yeah, pretty easy. Light work. Surely light work. Okay. So we're not going to pass here for sure. We'll have some job description. Do I want all the tailoring stuff to actually be in one thing? Because I could just move this and not have a job description. I think I like that a little bit better. So yeah, we'll move this up to here. And then actually all we need to pass is, I don't like this variable name of Taylor. Taylor, I don't like that. Use Taylor? Could be. It's kind of just, the fault that I'm coming into is this flag takes in 2 parameters. Like it has a link and like what we want to tailor. I guess I can think, I don't think there's ever a case in which if I'm tailoring a resume, I'm not tailoring a CV. So I actually think I'm just going to take this out. And I'm just going to change this to link. Or I can just change this to Taylor. Yeah, we'll keep it as Taylor, and then the destination will be link. We can definitely just delete that. Change inside of this. Just pass the link to the job description. Are you passing them? CLI. Maybe I just pass this as like a link then. Director formatted. What do you mean? I'm just gonna be like accepting a link to the job description site, and then I'm running Playwright to get the HTML from that, and then I'm gonna use that HTML of like the job description alongside like my starter resume, and then it'll like tailor that. That's the plan, at least. I don't know if it's gonna work. That's the plan. So I can just change this to link. Link here, other stuff here, link here. Don't entirely know what you're saying, I'm not gonna lie. I did originally have it as like a flag and then two things, but I don't know, there's not really an elegant solution for this. Yeah. I think I'm fine with just saying link, actually. No, I think I like this and then the destination kind of like. I think I actually like what I just did. I think I'm a fan. I think I'm a fan with what this is. So we're just going to delete that. I don't need that anymore. This will go to link. If link, this should just always exist. Or actually this should go outside of here. This should go if args.link entering Taylor method. So then we're going to call Taylor with args.link. And what will this do? We can actually take you down here. And something's good. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oopsies. Yeah, that's real. I'm not that much of a LaTeX hater. I feel like I actually like it quite a bit. Okay, so the contents will be we can do this kind of simply, change inside this for now. Please Taylor resume. What is? How do you pass a file? Actually, how do you pass? Do I need to do like binary data? The Gemini API. Because, I mean, I'm going to need it to know the content of like my resume and like my base cover letter. Gemini API supports uploaded media. Client.files.upload file media. Okay. That's incredibly easy. I wish there was like a persistent way of doing this. Oh yeah, I know there are tons of ways. I could also just pass it in the prompt. It's not that long. I kind of just don't want to. I guess I could. I could like. Because my LaTeX file isn't that long. Oh yeah, I mean, we're not working at any scale here. Like, I know at work I will have to actually like think about design decisions and scale, but for now I don't really need to, which is kind of good. What do I even want to do? What if I pull this out? So I'm going to use that in like 2 spots. So I thought that was used in a bunch of other spots. Whatever. I could probably make this cleaner with environment variables, to be honest. But I kind of don't want to do that. Where's my tilde again? Oh, yeah, it's down there. Okay. You also get the little tilde. Because then I can come up to here and I can say my file. File equals, what can the file type be? Pathlake? Be cleaner if it was a class. You see it in the class object. Yeah, I just don't think I need anything that fancy, to be honest. Like, I'm almost never going to use this. I'm kind of just doing this for fun. I also really don't know why there's a slash here. That doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah. This makes no sense now that I'm looking at it. What the fuck is this? File equals media slash? Because media is just not... Why do they keep doing this? Bro, what the fuck is media? Oh, is this just like what it accepts? Maybe it'll just be easier to dump my resume. It'll probably just be easier, to be honest. Looks like, what is media here? I just don't know. What is media? Oh. What the fuck is that? Why don't they include that at all? This, I feel like, would be an important thing to put in the docs. But alas. No. Okay, anyways, what we can do instead, I guess, because it is kind of just plain text, is like with open starter resume as f dot read. Read all file into bar Python. I think it's something like this, but I kind of forget. Is it? Is just like, do I assign a variable to this? Oh, I was so close. All content equals. I just thought this was a known return type. Resume content. So the resume that is passed here. Look at the LaTeX. Okay. Resume content. And tailor it. This web description that you should parse the HTML for that I am passing to you. I think it was just the object type stub media and you naming value accept. Yeah, I don't know. That just didn't make much sense to me. But whatever. Good thing is, I don't really need it. This will be job description. It'll give me back the same format of the LaTeX template so I can write it to a file and keep all formatted. Tailored bullet points. So to recap, first resume. Second, read the. What's up, John? Job description, HTML, parse the actual job description. Finally, tailor the resume with the bullets going no longer than like actually this is my phone number on it. Give me 1 second. I'm realizing that I should, for the case of this stream, delete my phone number. Why can that not hide? Hide, bro. Hello? Why is the screen not going away? The fuck? Alright, whatever. I'll just do it down here. Give me un segundo, por favor. That's so upsetting. Whatever. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I don't even know what version of my resume this is, to be honest with you. This keyword design one of those. Yeah, dude, this keyword is so nice. Can't lie. I'm a big fan of the split keyboard. Yeah, I saw Ben was also streaming. It's mostly because both of us, like, we are usually stream at night, but I think we both have stuff. Like, I know he's going to the movies later, I think. I'm also meeting up with friends later tonight, so I'm going to knock this out. Really tailor the resume with the bullets going no longer than, like, how many words? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15 words? I don't know. Or like 13 words. this prompt is bad, but I actually just don't care. Add your resume as example in the AI. Yeah, that's what the resume content is. How do you do this? It's like, no, how do you, GZ? There's something that like actually splits these up. Is it GJ? How to split one new line multiple. GQ. Fuck, I was close. See the business pass here. Base resume. What's up, Sam? Any luck with interviews? Sadly not. Or, I mean, not too bad. I have one interview sometime next week, or maybe the week after. So, it's been worse. Not too bad right now. I mean, not too bad, because when you look at it holistically, it's been doomed for so long. A couple of recruiters for you to interview if interested. Stripe and Plaid. Oh, that'd be cool. I already applied to Stripe because I got a referral and then I never heard back from them. So I'm assuming I already got rejected from Stripe, but I could try Plaid. Got back to me ASAP. So you're still are you still shopping around, Sam? I thought you were. They ghosted you just email? The recruiter or like who? Because I just applied through like the general referral application. I don't know any recruiters. Also, I'm surprised you're still shopping around. I thought you were obviously I don't mean to pry, but I thought you were kind of stopping for a while and just doing your thing. Okay, let's what if we just fucking try this? I don't know. Don't print it though. How do I get this response back? It was response.txt, right? Only interviewed at Apple and say, oh yeah, nothing much. Just fucking Apple. You're so cracked. I love you. God. Base resume path. Actually, all this would stay roughly the same. Why do you hate Apple? What did Apple do? Actually, I mean, $1 trillion corporation. They probably have done something. Okay, so it is just personal beef. Alright, that's funny. I like that. I forgot I can't do that. Shit. Sure. We also have engineers that make things worse. Broke batteries on purpose? What? What are you talking about? I guess you know what I should do, actually? Instead of this base shit, I should just have like a right to file thing. Because this should be happening universal. Yeah. Yeah, I should have something like def create. What's up, Darkman? Create file structure. Let's back this. Where it takes in a company. And then we can take out this stuff. We could probably just pass args here. Curious what's the OS? I'm on Mac. 2017 engineer was able to get the GPU to 10x. Goddamn. What are you coding? It's a very shitty scripting thing that I'm making, mostly because every job application I send out, I typically like to tailor my resume and tailor like a CV for it. And I found that I like to do that locally because I'm able to, I don't know, just edit it easier than like an online thing. But in doing so, I end up with these just like having to create a folder for every company that I'm applying to, and then a folder for each resume thing, and then copy over my starter LaTeX resume over and starter like CV thing for it, and then tailor all that. So I'm just gonna make a little CLI thing that's like, I can pass a link, and then it'll, if I pass it a link and a company name, it'll like do all that folder stuff for me. Yeah, essentially. I'm just a lazy piece of shit. Essentially. Good luck, thank you, I appreciate it. So this is all real. I can actually just copy most of this stuff. 2 seconds to make a folder, 30 hours? I'm like an hour, or maybe 2 hours into this project, okay? God forbid I like to use Python as a scripting language. God forbid. Devil made Python. Yeah? Sure, man. Sure, man. Sure. Oh, God. Okay. Starter resume. there's a better way to do this. So actually, win a new subscriber. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Take this stuff out. Actually, this will probably go into its own thing of def, right, base files. Stuff out. Trying to think the better way to do this, because essentially there's two cases. It's either we're copying the file from like a different spot, like just directly copying our base file over, or we're going to have to write the new file. I think either way we could kind of just overwrite it, but that's a waste. It's stupid to copy and then overwrite. But I just don't want to be passing too many variables. But also, do I care about passing variables? Like, not really. Pairs dot append. Okay, so I was originally just pairing these as source and destination. Okay. Come on, Aiden. Can you think for a second? So if I want this to be just a create file structure, then I probably shouldn't write the files. Oh God, why can I not think right now? I'm gonna have this as create files, I think. I'm gonna do company name, create CV, and did I pass like the tailored version of the what this is to here? Because if it's just create files, then yeah, I think I can just call like this tailored, because then I can do this. Where did the beginning of the pairs go? Sort of resume. Where's my name? So people, what are we making today? It's pretty much just like a thing to help me apply to jobs, like tailor my resumes automatically for stuff. Okay. Because then, if we follow is tailored, So it's just like ugly, but whatever. I just need to like get something out and then I'll figure it out, or I'll fix it later. If create CV, because like that's how we were tracking it before. Fuck. If can I access this though? Let's see. Just don't think. Possibly unbound. It's not though, based on this logic. It's ugly logic, but I kinda don't care. There has to be a better way to do this than I'm thinking of. Because essentially the problem that my dumb monkey brain is not figuring out is that I need this cover letter name to be tracked with respect to this. You know what I could do? I could just always pull this out. And, because I don't care about a single thing, but I do care if I make it. Yeah, sure, now it's not unbound. Yeah, I did forget. It's a list of tuples. Oopsies. Oopsies. Okay. Type tuple camping is shaded. Is that how you need to do it? Okay. Sure, man. Whatever. I don't care. So that's the write the base files. Sure, man. Whatever. Okay. else. For now, we'll just do resume content equals Taylor. What do I need to pass you? A link. Do I have a link? No. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my god. I'm trying to like break this up when I literally should just be putting it into one fucking main file and calling it a day. But like my brain doesn't want to do that for some reason. The issue is now like I'll need a link also as a value here. I guess I could just pass that as here. Even though that's so stupid. I should just get resume content. Yeah, I'll just do that. Also really don't know why I did this. Should be that. Because then I can do else. Write the files. I didn't need content. So I'll need to pass resume content, and I'll need to pass I could also just pass the resume name to the Taylor thing and have it write it. Tomato, potato, I need to just make up my mind and keep going. Oh, let's read new files with the resume content. And for now, just the resume name, and I kind of don't care. We'll worry about CV later. This should be a resume name. It should be like resume file path. But whatever. Let's just try this. Great error handling by me. Okay. Do I think this is going to work? No. No, I do not. No, I do not. So what do I even call now? Create files with a company. Resume content. create files, args.company name, args.cv, content. I can just do this. Oh my god, okay, fine. Yeah, you're right, I should do that. Shall we see if it works? Let's see. Okay, let's find a random... Oh, I need to catch up with chat. Can anyone tell me what he is building? I am building a piece of shit thing that I'll never use. No, I'm joking. It's this... I'm calling it a resume work tree. Essentially, I find myself creating folders and creating copies of my base resume and tailoring my resume and tailoring a CV, all this shit over and over for applications that I'm doing, I don't know, 2 to 3 of them a day. Like I'll just go here and find something and be like, oh, that, I'll apply to that. And then try to like tailor my resume and stuff. Like, I don't know, say I want to do the rippling software engineer. Why is this taking so fucking long? Or the other one. I don't like the simplified ones. Okay, here's the same one, rippling. Apply. So say we take this, and normally what I would do is I would go, I'd make a folder for this, I would start tailoring my resume to the job description. I don't know why I closed the tab, but as you guys can see, there's a whole job description about the role, what you'll do, what you'll need, additional qualifications, stuff like this. So yeah, now I'm kind of just automating that. So, let's see, source, 3 min.py, rippling will be the name, no CV for now, tailor it to this. We'll actually be shocked if this works. It is making a call to Gemini, so we'll see if that fails or works or something. I don't know. Okay, it didn't fail, which is cool. So let's check if it's here. Rippling resume. A resume was created. Uses some amount of LaTeX. Okay, so it's lying. So it is over-tailoring the shit out of this. So it didn't use my project at all. That's not good. That makes me kind of think that it didn't get my resume content. Print my resume content and print the job description. And don't do this for now. Actually, what I can do, I can just or not in main, I'll just call just the tailor part. Oh, because I did it in the other one. Sure. This is the part where I should really start using like the pop-out thing that I did, but I already forgot how I did that. What's up, Mindset? Sorry, I'm not really looking at chat as much as I should. I do apologize. Because it's not reading my actual resume, because that's not what I put there. I am an idiot. Okay, cool. So let's actually change that. Yeah. So let's go. Where are we going? Let's see, actually don't need the job description anymore, but I do want this. Okay, looks like it's reading properly now. I'm eventually going to give it my resume that has like everything and just type out literally everything I've ever done and just make that like my master thing. But for now, this will do. We got something. I don't know if it changed this thing like at all. It didn't change my resume like at all. Ugh, God. You tell me what you're doing. Essentially, what I'm trying to have it do, but it's failing at, is I want to, 1 second, I'm going to move my desk down just so I can sit. I want to automate the process of every time I apply to a company, I like copy my resume, like from a base resume, and I tailor it to the job description. So my thought process was, why can't I make a network request to these job descriptions, pull the content of the job description, and also have like my base resume, and then create those folders automatically, create that resume automatically, and then I have like a better launching point, and I'm not wasting that time of just like creating this stuff. However, it's proving to be a little bit worse than what I would like. It is something though, so whatever. Actually, kind of don't really care. Let's do this. Get that name. Git commit. Editor. That's great. Thanks, man. I think off stream maybe, because I don't have, like, I think the thing that this would benefit from is like a resume with all of my stuff on it. Because right now the resume I gave to it just says 2 of my projects. I think if I gave it like 8 options with like descriptions and stuff, I could have it like pick which ones, and then instead of like, I don't know, say like keywords to identify or something like that. I think AI is helping you learn something actually. I think it definitely can be like kind of the most goated learning tool. It can also make your brain slosh. So, win and lose. So it's like keep those CVs in a folder and an account to the job description. Using those CVs is to the final description. Yeah, essentially. So how I actually do these job descriptions, like completely unironically, a workflow that I would do is I would create something like if I were to be applying to OpenAI, I would create a folder in like I have like a resumes folder. I'd create an OpenAI thing. I'd make a cover letter and a resume. And then I'd copy my base resume over. I'd copy my base cover letter over. Base cover letter meaning, why have I been saying CV? It should be a CL. Oops. That's bad. Cover letter. Cover letter, I don't know. That's really bad, actually. Not really bad. This means nothing. Nobody's ever going to use this project. I'm not even going to use this project, probably. I don't think I use it anywhere else. Super fun. What was I saying? Sorry. So, yeah, I'd create this resume. I'd create this cover letter thing. And then I'd copy over my base template. So I can start like compiling this stuff and actually like submitting that as a resume. But it just wastes a lot of time. Granted, not nearly as much time as I've wasted making this project, which is like 3 hours. I've nowhere near wasted 3 hours. But I don't know, I'm a person that I find myself like, if something is kind of tedious, it'll make me not want to do like the larger task. Like, I don't know, say you don't have a dishwasher, you'll want to do the dishes less than if you had a dishwasher. So I was like trying to I was like in my head, this will make me want to apply to more jobs because I will not have to do this menial task that takes fucking 2 minutes. I don't know why I thought like that, but whatever. Kind of funny. Okay, what do I want to do? Because I think I was thinking of this largely as like a yeah, like a keyword max type of thing. But maybe I want to do it as like a pick which projects to display on my resume. I think that could be more beneficial. Because if I have like a big resume with like, I don't know. I have a lot of projects, right? And you can really only pick like 2 projects to be on your resume at a time because of space consideration and stuff. But I have many projects that I've done in my time. So maybe I just have like good, like I take time one night to make good descriptions for each. And then when I pass it to the LLM, it's just like pick the best one. Don't change anything. Or maybe that's another thing. Did I contribute in the open source project? Which one? I don't know if I love that actually. I haven't done as much open source stuff as I'd like to be honest. I wasn't even paying attention. I think this is fine for now. I'm kind of low-key. Tailing setup. Did that, and I did that. Okay. Post the write-up for a new food somewhere. Yeah, adding a blog section. I hate adding a blog section. What was I thinking? I don't want a blog section on this fucking website. I don't want to make a personal site today. I actually just don't want to do this. Maybe I try to find a cool open source project. What's that thing that Ben sent me a while ago? There it is. It's my last update. Let's go a week ago. Select a tag. Go or Python. Self-hostable data storage visualization. That sounds kind of cool. let's look at this. Kubernetes would be cool. I feel like making an open source documentation in Kubernetes could be fucking really cool, actually. Why is everyone assigning themselves it? Nah, it's some bullshit. I should probably look at a smaller repo. What is submittee? If you couldn't tell, this is a part of stream where I haven't really figured out like what the fuck I'm doing. So I could get off stream and start doing my operating systems homework. That might be a better use of my time. Or maybe I do a leak code question. Oh, it's still data design week. I'm not doing that. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Luck, thank you. None of these just seem interesting. Open source Slack alternative. It hasn't been updated in a year. Oh, it literally just does look like Slack, okay. Mattermost is open. I really should. I'm sorry, I'm like reading it in my head and I'm realizing that like I'm streaming and you guys probably want to hear me say fucking something. If anyone's even here still. What are the pull requests looks like this? Yeah, I mean, seems like a basic PR. Seems like you could definitely find stuff to do in here. Wonder why there's no like referenced issue though. Ew, CSS? I'm not looking at that. I'm not looking at that. I'm trying to make right now. I'm trying to find like any cool open source project I could start on. I'm kind of in between projects right now. I don't really have a great idea what I want to do next, to be honest. Yeah. Projects do you think about? Mostly anything. To be honest, I'm not super picky. I think later tonight I'm gonna take a look at more systems-y level stuff because that's kind of where I'm interested in like my free time stuff. Like mostly I'm applying to general like SWE, but I feel like I always gravitate towards enjoying embedded projects, or not embedded, sorry, systems projects. Obviously embedded as well, but on the broader scheme, systems. But to be honest, right now I'm just kind of perusing around. It could be cool. I could check it out. But I think for now, I'm actually gonna get off. I apologize. I know you like just came in, but I got some operating system homework that I want to do. Yeah. Okay. Be back tomorrow. I don't know what time stream, but sometime. Have a wonderful rest of your night.